Hi everyone, this is Dr. Nitin Chhoda and welcome to this episode of Ignition Time. This is part 2 of a detailed guide to every state extending unemployment benefits. Now, make sure you've checked out part 1 because it will give you the foundation that you need to understand this entire concept, and I'll go deeper into this. In this video, in part 2, I'm going to cover 3 things. One is I'm going to give you the link between unemployment rate and extended unemployment benefits, because states with a higher unemployment rate, where more individuals are unemployed, are more likely to have extended unemployment benefits. And I'll give you the link between the two of them, and I'll actually map the data and show it to you visually so that it makes a lot of sense. And I'll give you a link to an article and a resource where you can actually check this information out by yourself. Definitely check that out in the description section below. Number 2, I'll talk to you about specific states with extended unemployment benefits. I'm going to give you specific information about some states, and then you can go to that state agency's website on your own to get more information directly from the State Unemployment Insurance Office. And I'll show you a detailed chart of unemployment rates nationwide, so you get a sense of what's happening throughout the country. Now, before I get into the video, a quick recap of the 3 segments of unemployment benefits. There's the regular state-funded unemployment compensation program. I've talked about this in part 1. There's the 13-week PEUC extension, which under the CARES Act, where states provide 13 weeks of additional federally funded benefits to people who exhaust their typical state benefits. And that's why this video is so important. Then we have the extended benefits. In states with high unemployment, benefits are extended even further, another 13 to 20 weeks depending on the state in which you live. Now, for starters, I'm going to talk about 5 states: Kansas, Alabama, Georgia, Florida, and North Carolina. I'm going to show you a map on your screen right now, which is going to help you understand the unemployment rate as well as the extended unemployment benefits in those particular states. Kansas was providing 16 weeks of unemployment insurance before the pandemic, but that has been extended to 26 weeks through April 2021. The state's Department of Labor announced on June 18th that it had triggered extended benefits for an additional 13 weeks. The extended period began on the 7th of June for Kansas. Alabama currently provides 14 weeks of unemployment insurance for new enrollees, with an additional 5-week extension for those enrolled in a state-approved training program. So as you can see on this chart, you have the 3-month unemployment average. The darker portions show you areas of higher unemployment, and the lighter portions show you areas of lower unemployment. So as you can see, there's a significant variation for states across the country, and you can actually access this chart. I'll link you to the chart in the description below. Now, if you go to the regular unemployment insurance and extended benefits, you can see Kansas has a 3-month average unemployment rate of 8.3%, and the benefits are 26 weeks plus 20 weeks, including extended unemployment insurance. In Alabama, it's 8.9%. and 14 plus 7. In Georgia, the 3-month average unemployment rate is 8.9%, and the regular UI and EB benefits are 26 weeks plus 20 weeks. In Florida, you have a 3-month unemployment average rate of 10.8%, and the regular UI and EB benefits are just 12 plus 6 weeks. That's it in Florida. And in North Carolina, the 3-month average unemployment rate is 10%, and the benefits are 12 plus 9.6 weeks. That's just not enough. In California, the Golden State added 20 weeks of unemployment insurance benefits to unemployed people impacted by the pandemic. The federal state extended duration program was implemented for the first 13 weeks on July 1st, and programming for the additional 7 weeks will be implemented shortly after, according to the EDD. Alaska's unemployment rate has triggered a high unemployment period. That's an HUP, the state's Department of Labor and Workforce Development Commissioner announced. The period began the week of July 5th and will continue for a possible 13 to 20 weeks of extended benefits for eligible individuals. New Mexico's unemployment rate triggered the extended benefit program that will give unemployed residents who have exhausted their state and federal unemployment benefits an additional 13 weeks of benefits. The New Mexico Department of Workforce Solutions announced on June 26th. In Idaho, the Idaho Department of Labor announced that on June 26th, it was starting to notify unemployed workers whose current benefits are ending that they may be eligible for up to 13 weeks of additional benefits through federal state extended benefit program in Idaho. Montana, the state is offering extended unemployment benefits to those who have exhausted their state and federal benefits for up to 13 additional weeks, according to an announcement from the Montana Department of Labor and Industry on July 1st. Nebraska, Nebraska triggered extended unemployment benefits with its unemployment rate. The Nebraska Department of Labor announced on June 22nd the program will offer 13 additional weeks of benefits to those who have exhausted their current state and federal benefits. In Texas, the Lone Star State entered a high unemployment period, and that's because of the spike in cases in Texas, according to the Texas Workforce Commission. Starting July 5th, eligible residents will have a 7-week extension on top of a 13-week extension of state extended benefits that was already in place. Arkansas. The Arkansas Department of Commerce, Division of Workforce Services, announced on June 29th that unemployed residents of Arkansas may be eligible for up to 8 additional weeks of unemployment benefits once they've exhausted their state and federal benefits. Georgia was providing 14 weeks of unemployment benefits, but due to the pandemic, that has been raised to 26 weeks. Florida currently provides 12 weeks of unemployment benefits. Indiana, on June 5th, Indiana's Department of Workforce Development announced it had triggered extended benefit programs for another 13 weeks. The extended period began on June 7th. North Carolina currently provides up to 12 weeks of unemployment insurance benefits. South Carolina's Department of Employment and Workforce announced on July 1st that the state began offering extended unemployment benefits for those who had exhausted their previous benefits. Eligible individuals will be able to receive up to an additional 10 weeks of benefits beginning the claim week of June 8th through July 4th, 2020. In Ohio, residents who have exhausted their 26 weeks of state unemployment benefits as well as their federal boost will be eligible for up to 20 additional weeks of benefits, according to the State Department of Job and Family Services that was announced recently. In Pennsylvania, individuals of Pennsylvania who have exhausted their regular unemployment benefits as well as the federal emergency benefits package may qualify for 13 additional weeks of payment, according to the State Department of Labor and Industry. The extended benefits period began May 3rd, but benefits are not payable until a claimant has exhausted their federal emergency compensation. And payments began the week ending July 4th and are payable only for weeks of unemployment during the extended benefit period. In New Jersey, the state's Labor Department announced on the 1st of July that it would begin providing 20 weeks of extended unemployment. The extension kicks in after people exhaust up to 26 weeks of state unemployment and 13 weeks of federal emergency unemployment compensation. In Connecticut, Connecticut's Department of Labor started mailing out letters on the 29th of June. So if you're in Connecticut, you should have received that letter already, to residents who are about to exhaust their unemployment benefits with information about how to file for extended state benefits. Claimants must have exhausted their state and federal unemployment benefits. This is a recurring pattern across different states, as you can see. In Maine, those receiving unemployment benefits in Maine can now get an additional 13 weeks of payments once they exhaust their initial 26-week benefits, according to the state's Department of Labor, and this was announced on July 1st. Now, many states, just so that you know, are in a high unemployment period. These states include Alaska, Georgia, Kansas, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New York, North Carolina, Ohio, Oregon, Rhode Island, South Carolina, Texas, Vermont, and Washington. Now, this chart shows you the weeks of unemployment insurance available and unemployment rates, and I'm going to stack this information side by side. This chart is courtesy of the Center on Budget and Policy Priorities, so I'll link you to that website in the description below, so you can definitely check out this chart for yourself. And I'm going to go through every single state. I'm going to make my way from the West Coast to the East Coast. So I'm going to take a deep breath and try and do all this for you as quickly and as efficiently as I can. I'm going to break this down for you for every single state. Now, before I begin, the states that are shown in a dark blue color have more than 26 weeks of unemployment insurance available, and the states in that light blue color, you can see specifically Alabama, Florida, North Carolina, they have less than 26 weeks of unemployment insurance available. So let's get started. Again, I'll make my way from the West Coast to the East Coast. So as you can see, you have the sections in blue here, different shades of blue, and now I can toggle this over to the unemployment rate, the 3-month average unemployment rate, and the darker portions correspond to higher degrees of unemployment at the time I'm recording this video, and the lighter portions correspond to lower degrees of unemployment. Let's start with Washington, 12.2% 3-month unemployment rate and 26 plus 20 weeks. Oregon, 10.8%, 26 plus 20 weeks. California, 12.6%, 26 plus 13 weeks. Nevada, 20.3%, 26 plus 13 weeks. Alaska, 10.4%, 26 plus 20 weeks. Arizona, 9.5%, 26 plus 13 weeks. Utah, 7.6%, 26 plus 13 weeks. Idaho, 7.7%, 26 plus 13 weeks. Montana, 8.1%, 28 plus 13 weeks. Wyoming, 7.4%, 26 plus 13 weeks. Colorado, 9.2%, 26 plus 13. New Mexico, 9.1%, also 26 plus 13. Hawaii, 16%, 26 plus 13. Texas, 10.4%, 26 plus 20. Oklahoma, 10%, 26 plus 13. Kansas, 8.3%, 26 plus 20. Nebraska, 6%, 26 plus 13. Wyoming, 7.4%, 26 plus 13. South Dakota, 7.8%, 26 weeks. North Dakota, 6.7%, 26 plus 13. Minnesota, 7.1%, 26 plus 13. Iowa, 8.1%, 26 plus 13. Missouri, 8%, 20 plus 10. Arkansas, 8.4%, 20 plus 10. Louisiana, 11.6%, 26 plus 13. Mississippi, 10.6%, 26 plus 13. Tennessee, 10%, 26 plus 13. Kentucky, 10.9%, 26 plus 13. Indiana, 10.9%, 26 plus 13. Illinois, 12.1%, 26 plus 13. Wisconsin, 9.6%, 26 plus 13. Michigan, 16.3%, 26 plus 13. Alabama, 8.9%, 14 plus 7. Florida, 10.8%, 12 plus 6. Georgia, 8.9%, 26 plus 20. South Carolina, 9.5%, 20 plus 16. Tennessee, 10%, 26 plus 13. North Carolina, 10%, 12 plus 9.6. Virginia, 7.9%, 26 plus 13. Kentucky, 10.9%, 26 plus 13. Indiana, 10.9%, 26 plus 13. Ohio, 12.3%, 26 plus 20. Michigan, 16.3%, 26 plus 13. West Virginia, 11.5%, 26 plus 13. Virginia, 7.9%, 26 plus 13. Maryland, 7.7%, 26 plus 13. Delaware, 11.9%, 26 plus 13. Pretty good in the Northeast here. New Jersey, 11.7%, 26 plus 20. Pennsylvania, 11.6%, 26 plus 13. New Jersey, 11.7%, 26 plus 20. New York, 11.2%, 26 plus 20. Let's see. Massachusetts, 11.5%, 26 plus 13. Rhode Island, 12.8%, 26 plus 20. New York, 11.2%. I did New York. Vermont, 10.8%, 26 plus 20. New Hampshire, 11.2%, 26 plus 20. And Maine, 7.5%, 26 plus 13 weeks in the state of Maine. So now I finished Maine. Now what I'm going to do is, once again, I'm going to go to the top and I'm going to toggle between the unemployment rate and the regular UI and the extended benefits available. Again, you can see the sections here, and you can see specifically some states which have the lowest benefits. I'm specifically talking about Florida, Alabama, and North Carolina. Florida, just 12 plus 6 weeks. That's it. Alabama, 14 plus 7 weeks. That's it. And North Carolina, 12 plus 9.6 weeks, including the extended benefits. And South Dakota is a total of 26 weeks. These are the states with the lowest duration, if you will, the lowest weeks of unemployment insurance that is currently available. Now, this might change. This is a situation that's very fluid and is changing quickly. So you may want to check with your state's website for the most current information. I will link you in the description below to your state's specific website. Now, I know that was a lot of information. If you felt that I went too fast, I'm sorry. I just had to deliver the content in a quick and efficient way. You can go back and rewind this video on YouTube, so you do have that benefit. I'm the one who has to actually deliver the information as efficiently as possible. You have the benefit that I don't. You can go back and rewind and watch it again. You also have another option. If you take a look at this chart on your screen right here, this table on your screen, this is a detailed chart of all the unemployment rates nationwide. So this shows you the latest 3-month average unemployment rate for each state from March to May 2020. Now, because of the surge in June and July, it's possible that these rates might have actually been even more negatively impacted, but these are the latest stats that we have at the time I'm recording this video. And so this chart not only shows you that information, it also shows you the maximum number of weeks of benefits currently available through regular unemployment insurance and extended benefits in that particular state. Again, I think this is the only resource, not just on YouTube, but on the internet, that provides all of this information in one concise source. I'm going to focus on specific states just to give you a bit more detailed information and to emphasize specific states. Let's look at California. You have a 12.6% unemployment rate, and the unemployment insurance plus the extended benefits are 26 plus 13 weeks. In New York, 11.2% unemployment rate, 26 plus 20 weeks. In New Jersey, 11.7% unemployment rate, and it's 26 plus 20 weeks. Look at how close New York and New Jersey are, because both the states got impacted right around the same time, and both have been recovering at the same pace. So it's interesting that that sort of syncs with the extent of the outbreak and how the states dealt with the outbreak. And you can be sure, and I'm hopeful, that other states will follow in the footsteps of New York and New Jersey in terms of a steady recovery. Let's look at Pennsylvania, 11.6 weeks and 26 plus 13 weeks, so less than New York and New Jersey, in line actually with California. Texas, 10.4%, 26 plus 20 weeks, similar to the Northeast. Florida, 10.8% unemployment rate, just 12 weeks plus an additional 6 weeks of extended unemployment benefits. That is not very much at all, especially if you consider an unemployment rate of 10.8%, which is really high. Georgia has a lower unemployment rate and longer benefits than Florida. Georgia has 8.9% according to this chart, and the unemployment insurance plus the extended benefits last 26 plus 20 weeks. So Georgia has a better program for its residents than Florida based on these numbers. Virginia, 7.9% unemployment rate, 26 plus 13 weeks. North Carolina, 10% unemployment rate, 12 plus 9.6 weeks. Michigan, 16.3% unemployment rate, very high, 26 plus 13 weeks of benefits. Illinois, 12.1% unemployment rate, 26 plus 13 weeks. And finally, Ohio, 12.3% unemployment rate and 26 plus 20 weeks. I know there was a lot of information, a lot of content in this video. Please go back and watch this video again. Share it with friends and family. Share it with individuals who will benefit from this information, because this has the potential to really help individuals and help us get some clarity during these rather challenging times. I hope I was able to help you. A lot of time and effort went into creating this. If you want to thank me, click the like button. If you want to hear from me and get future updates, balanced news that will help you not only get through this situation, but also get to the next level financially, please click subscribe below. Please enable notifications. I want you to also check out my personal story, how I went from rags to riches. I believe I am the American success story. I believe I am living proof of American exceptionalism, and I will help you reach your financial goals if you give me the opportunity to. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, please click like below, please enable notifications, and please click the subscribe button so you get instant updates from me going forward. I appreciate you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video of Ignition Time. Thank you so much. Bye.